Hey, how's it all going? Hope you're doing well. Before we jump into the video, I just want to say a couple of things. Firstly, thank you so much for the support and the videos up to now. It's been really cool to see people getting behind this project, so thank you. I've been putting a lot of unseen hours into the car recently. I definitely didn't realise the scale of these projects before starting, but I'm truly loving every single step of the way. In order to keep up the pace on progress though, I want to revise how I put together the videos. My love for this channel and its content lies in how I can make it look, and I want to achieve the highest quality results I can and continue to develop myself and my abilities in filmmaking. So if the video format changes over the next few films, I just hope you enjoy them more and more. And as if it was tradition on this platform, any subscriptions, comments and interactions with the videos don't go unnoticed and are truly appreciated. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy this week's video. In the search of cutting tenths off our Mackie's drive-through time, we're going to be running a Coolerworx Shortshift kit on the V5. For me, the ergonomics of the interior and the controls is one of the most essential parts of a car, and if we're going to be doing lots of long, hard miles in it, then making all the tactile elements operate as enjoyably as possible has to be an essential focus point. I replaced steering wheel with a Momo Prototipo leather-wrapped wheel before, and it was one of the best things I had done for the car. The way it handled and the feedback that you got was just such an improvement, and I'm sure this is going to be exactly the same thing. My good friend Ryan came to help with the initial install of the shifter. Over the years we've been friends, he's taught me so much of what I know when it comes to car mechanics, and I truly owe his patience a great amount of thanks. Every day is a school day, and using the ancient art of pad, which for those unfamiliar is paper-aided design, we created a template to line up the holes that needed drilling in the floor of the car to the threaded inserts which come built into the Coolerworx unit.
Well.
Bro, you just dented the car. What are you doing?
No refunds.
So, it's just about to hit 1 AM. The shifter is in. It still needs a bit of massaging underneath. I ended up using a clamp to try and squeeze two panels of metal together. It's just where the underside goes down and into the tunnel. Well, it's not a tunnel, but it goes down. It's just obstructing the box of the shifter. But for a couple of reasons. One being I don't want the residue to stick and sort of it be a pain to clean. And two, I just want to look at it because it looks so sick. I've taken the masking tape off that's protecting it and it looks so cool. But yeah, we'll be back down it later on this week. I'm sure I'll jump to that now. But for now, 1 AM is a good time to head home and go to bed. So yeah, have a look at this.
To avoid doubling footage, me and some mates, Ben and Arrow, finished up the fitment of the shifter the next day, using the grinder and chisel to clean up the underside of the floor and get a flat mounting surface. Ben also used a light adjustment hammer to clearance the linkage on the shifter that takes it across the H pattern. The plastic surround will need trimming once we get to putting the interior back in, but until then, I'm really happy the way it looks and has fitted. With some finishing touches and adjustment, we could finally feel through the first set of gears, which, as you can hear, felt wicked. So as you may have seen in the last episode, we started cleaning up the intake, sanding back any unneeded tabs and mounts to get a super clean look to finish off the engine block. A few other parts of the project got in the way of actually getting to painting it last time, so I thought I should get it finished once the new Coolerworx shifter was fitted and working. I took my attention first to the wire and loom mounts that sat between the intake tubes. With the OEM cover on, you'd never know they were even there, but since we won't be running the excess dress up plastic, we sanded flat those tabs along with the support tabs and other mounts that level off the engine cover. Having a better solution to hand, I used super glue to fill the small damages and blemishes in the plastic. This would turn out to be an awful idea as it sets so much harder than the plastic itself. I couldn't get a perfectly smooth finish and ended up having to re-sand and paint the intake about 3 times. There's only one way to learn some things, I guess. I removed the variable intake shaft and masked up the ports, plugs and holes ready for paint. I went for the standard black and silver look with a slightly more metallic silver and a matte black just to make it really pop on top of the polished rocker cover. Like I said, after the mistake with the glue and a fair few resands and coats of paint, the silver was finally going on smooth and looking awesome. I'm really happy with the colour and I think it suits the overall look of the car perfectly. The polished silver, black and Helios blue scheme looks so good in the bay, and I cannot wait to get the bay finished with a final coat of body colour and lacquer. But after a quick remask and a coat of black paint on the now smooth intake tubes, the intake itself was ready for reassembly and putting back on the car. And here's the final result.